Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangai Stuštuvagam Veshema Devahitayadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti nः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ. Yeah. Dear devotees, so from two classes we started discussing the Prashna Upanishad. And in the last class, if you remember, we discussed about the Bhadram Karnebi Shrunuyama Devaha, the Shanti mantra or the peace chant. And if you remember, why did we discuss or why do we or any Upanishad starts with a prayer, peace chant. And as tradition goes, every student and teacher at the beginning of the class or at the beginning of the learning of any particular Veda or Upanishads, one has to chant that Shanti mantra. Why? So that we will be free from the obstacles. We will have a right mindset, right attitude to study. We will have a concentration. We will not get the obstacles. Traditionally, also, we were told when we start studying Vedanta and Upanishads especially, or scriptures, we should pray for Shastra Mata. Maybe you can say Saraswati or you can say Shastra Mata, the presiding deity of the scriptures in generally. O Mother, please bless me so that let me have the interest, whatever the interest I have got, the same interest let me there till end of my studies. And let me be free from all the problems or obstacles or challenges because of that, or because of which I may stop studying or I may lose interest in studying or drop in studying. Until otherwise, many times I have heard from sadhakas, spiritual aspirants, though they wish to study because of sometimes it is laziness, and or other times because of some unsolvable problems or so-called obstacles, they stop or they drop studying. So even the Shanti mantra is also done so that let all the unseen obstacles, unseen problems may be dissolved by the divine grace, by the blessings of the Almighty and Rishis, etc. And probably I will be telling a little introduction about Upanishad also. If you remember, again, one more thing which I want to tell today, Upanishad means it is Brahma Vidya or Moksha Vidya or Vedanta. Though Vedanta means it has become a school of thought, either it is Advaita Vedanta, non-dualistic philosophy, or Vishishtadvaita Vedanta, qualified monoism, or Dvaita, dualism, and there are many other schools like Shuddha Advaita, Dvaita Advaita, etc. Though, but initially, if you see, originally, Upanishad means Vedanta. Okay. Now, this Upanishad has been formed from this one verb, and the two prefixes, Upa, Ni, and Shat. So the very surface level meaning, or just when we teach mathematics or some philosophy for children, we try to simplify it because they don't understand. So if it is very simplified meaning, means Upanishad means one who sits near the Guru and try to know about the Brahman or try to take the path of realization or moksha. Upa, near, sitting where? Sitting near Guru and trying to learn moksha vidya, trying to learn the path of knowledge. So Upa means near, Ni means sitting, and Shat means learning. Learning to, to get liberated. Now, just if it is for a college, just for maybe high school or a +1, +2, you say, if that is a bit higher standard, one more philosophical meaning, which is also, Upa means Jivatma, individual self or embodied self. Upa means. And Ni means Paramatma, supreme self, or in the Vedantic language, it is Brahman. Then Shat means removal of the duality, removal of the difference. I am different from Brahman. When people ask, Aham Brahmasmi, you will experience Brahman. That is the goal of Vedanta. When I say, Swamiji, what happens to me then? I experience Brahman, fine. What happens to me? Oh, my dear, there is no me, you are separately. You are that Brahman, and Brahman is you, and you are that Brahman. We objectify the Brahman also, unfortunately. So that duality, the dual mindset, I am separate from Brahman, I am separate from that consciousness, that dual mind, Bheda Buddhi will be resolved. So merging the embodied soul into the supreme soul, supreme self is what Upanishad. And one more is Upa, the third, the real meaning we can say, or the philosophical real meaning based on the Vedanta Upanishads. Upa means near. Near is one is near Guru and near the self also. One is near the Guru, we know, we have heard already. Here Upa means near means what? Near the self. Self is what? It is not somewhere, or some place or etc. It is oneself. I am sitting near myself. Means true reality. Unfortunately, on the lighter side, when I visited India, unfortunately, people make such comments. When I went to India this time, one of the known person, he came and he wanted to see me, and he came with all enthusiasm, and he came and he saw. First and foremost, he said, Swamiji, after going to foreign, I think your skin color has become better. I was feeling so bashful, and I was feeling so, uneasy. And I was also thinking, see how people look. So when we are so body-minded nature and we think always at the matter level, at the body level, whomever we approach, whomever we see, we make the same comments. So means we are near to body, but rather we were supposed to near to the consciousness. So Upa means near Guru or near Atman. And Ni means Nishchayena, with firm determination, commitment. So you have to study Upanishad with commitment, not casual approach. Oh, Swamiji, I was feeling bit, what do you say? I'm not saying that it should not be done, but basically, I'm not feeling happy. I'm feeling stressed, and my mood is not good. So let me listen Upanishad class so that I will feel little happy, little. So that is 1 day, 2 day. Afterwards, nothing. Then again, when they become all right, they stop it. I see few people. No, that should not be the approach. So you should be commitment, nishchayena, with firm determination, with firm mind. Then nishtaya. One is nishchayena. The other meaning is what? Nishtaya. Nishtha. Again, sincerity. One is with firmness, the other is sincerity. Then shraddhaya. All these things will come in the Upanishad itself, this Prashna Upanishad. Shraddhaya, with faith. Faith packed with the practice. There is no equal word for Shraddha actually. Then the Shad has got 3 meanings. Gati, Visharanam, Avasadhayati. Already I have discussed this little. Now we will see a little more deeper. Gati means it is the goal to be attained. So what is that goal here? Moksha, emancipation, self-realization, or from devotional point, God realization. So that is the ultimate goal of the human life. So that Gati. So this Upanishad is showing for us the final goal, the final aim of our life. Some of us, we think, I should become celebrity. That is the aim of my life. I wish to become a millionaire. That is the aim of my life. Oh, my name should be in Guinness record or Limca records. That is the aim of my life. All is fine, but Upanishad says there are intermediary goals can be, but the human life goal, the human birth's goal is what? Moksha, mukti. So that gati, it tells what should be the human goal, ultimate human goal, real goal is what? Gati, moksha or mukti. Then avasadhanam, avasadayati iti avasadhanam. One which is capable of destruction. Oh my God, Upanishad is also good. Divine we thought, it also has got destruction. Means here, destruction of what? Destruction of aham nashaha. Destruction of pseudo ego. When aham nasha, samsara nasha. When samsara nasha, moksha prapti. It is Sanskrit words. When you study Bhashyas, this is told. Anyhow. So the destruction of the pseudo ego or the destruction of ignorance. Avasadana also. Then Visharana. Visharanam means that is loosening oneself. So what is the loosening here? So Visharanam can come first, afterwards Avasadhanam also can be taken. Loosening of the notion of individual self or pseudo self. I am so and so. I have a body and I am a body. There are two different things. I have a body, Vedanta accepts, but I am a body is what ignorant approach. That has to be loosened. So these are the few meanings of Upanishad. Okay, so in the Prashna Upanishad, 67 mantras are there and 6 chapters are there. And each chapter starts with a question. Okay, and one more thing, probably, I don't know whether I told this in the previous class, whoever wants to take the notes and who wants to be a bit, have a structural approach, the Mundaka Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad and Bandukya Upanishad, all the three belongs to Atharvana Veda. Now, if you remember, we have got 4 Vedas. Okay, so Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, and Prashna Upanishad, all the three belongs to Atharvana Veda. And if you remember my first class, Vedas has got 4 parts. One is mantra or samhita, which has got a praise of the different gods and goddesses, different deities, you can say. Then the second was what? Brahmana. Brahmana is what regarding the rules of the yagnas, how sacrifices has to be performed and all. The third was Aranyaka, which was mostly about meditation and Vidyas, Dhara Vidya and all 32 types of Vidyas we have got. That all most belongs to Aranyaka. And the fourth is what? Vedanta or Upanishads. Now, generally, most of the Upanishads or majority of the Upanishads is been seen in the last part of the Vedas. But interestingly, some of them are not. Now, the Mundaka Upanishad is seen in the mantra portion, Samhita portion of the Atharvana Veda, interestingly, in the first part itself. And the Prashna Upanishad is seen in the Brahmana portion of the Atharvana Veda. That is the second part. So now you see here, Vedanta means the end of the Vedas is fine, but if you take that meaning, then it will not be Vedanta. So here, Antaha means it is the essence of the Vedas actually. That should be taken. Vedanta means Anta. And if you study deeply Mundaka Upanishad, you will understand that there is an importance is given for the actions and for the Karma Yoga actually. Karma Yoga Pradhana is in the Mundaka Upanishad. Why? Because it belongs to mantra portion. If you go deeply and all, you will get these doubts actually. And in the Prashna Upanishad, Upasana Pradhana it is actually. Meditation. Upasana means meditation. Mental worship. It is not even mental worship, I can say. It is about meditation. Different type of meditations has been prescribed here. And same thing you can see in the Isha Upanishad actually. Yajurveda has got 2 things. One is Shukla Yajurveda and the other is Krishna Yajurveda. Shukla Yajurveda, you see Isha Upanishad, which is in Samhita Bhaga. Only 18 mantras are there. And that same Isha Upanishad belongs to Yajurveda. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also belongs to Yajurveda. But the Isha Upanishads belong to Samhita or mantra portion. Brihadaranyaka belongs to Brahmana portion. The 18 mantras, the amplification of the 18 mantras is what? 435 mantras, which is one of the biggest Upanishad in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Now, when you go, again, I'm telling you, when you go study it very structurally, when you go deeply, you will get all these connections or doubts. Otherwise, you don't get it and you need not to bother also. Isha Upanishad is Samhita Bhaga, or the mantra portion of the Shukla Yajurveda. Okay, mantra portion. Then the Brodhannik Upanishad belongs to Shukla Yajurveda of the Brahmana portion. So whatever has been discussed in essence in the Ishavasya Upanishad, 18 mantras, the same thing has been discussed in detail in the Brodhannik Upanishad. The amplified version of the Ishavasya Upanishad is what? Brodhannik Upanishad. And now actually the same logic has to go to Mundaka and Prashna Upanishad also. The amplified portion of the Mundaka is what? Prashna actually. But interestingly, from the quality, from the quantity point of view, there is not much difference. Because in the Mundaka, there are 65 mantras, and in the Prashna Upanishad, 67 mantras, only 2 mantras are bigger in size. And now, and generally, Upanishad is what? Always Gnana Pradhana. It is like a knowledge. The importance of knowledge is what? Important there. Okay. Now, I told in a very general way the 6 questions in my first class probably. Now I'll be giving a particular precise questions which are discussed in the 6 chapters. In the first chapter, the nature of creation, how the universe has been created, how the beings came into existence. This has been discussed in the first chapter. Now you see, interestingly, so our Vedas does not speak of only God, does not speak of only Mukti, or does not speak of Brahman alone. It is speaking of creation also. So how this creation has happened, how this creation came into existence has been discussed in the first chapter. In the second chapter, the prana or the energy has been discussed. So prana stuti basically, the praise of the energy. Here energy is not the physical energy, it is the subtle power, subtle energy. Prana stuti in the second chapter. And in the third chapter, prana stuti continues, but their pranopasana and prana dhyana. So worship of prana and meditation on prana, meditation on energy has been discussed in the third chapter, if you want to go precisely actually. And in the fourth, interestingly, avastatra prakriya has been told. Avastatraya. Avastha means stages, traya means three states of experience, which is in Mandukya Upanishad, which we see. So now you see there is so much connection. In Mandukya, why we is the Avastatra Vichara? Because it belongs to Atharvana Veda. And Avastatra Prakriya is seen in the subtle form in the Prashna Upanishad already. So there are links, so many links in the Upanishads, yes. And one more interesting point here, Avastatra Prakriya, 3 stages, 3 states of experience. One is Jagradavastha, waking state. The other is Swapnavastha, dream state of experience. The third is Sushupti, deep sleep. But here, though it is Avastatraya, only they have discussed about dream, Swapnavastha, and Sushupti, deep sleep only. How dream happens, or who is active in the dream, and why, because when I get a deep sleep, an embodied self or a Jivatma, why he experiences so much bliss and peace. All these things are discussed, interestingly. And the fifth is what? Pranavopasana. Means worshipping the Omkara or meditation on the Omkara. What is Omkara and how to meditate, why to meditate, all these things. In the 6th chapter, it is Saguna Ishvara. Ishvara has been, Ishvara Upasana, worshipping or meditation on the God has been told. And the last 2 mantras has been discussed about really on the Nirguna Brahma. So the first is about the nature of creation. The second is about praising the prana, praising the energy. The third is praising the energy along with meditation on the prana or worshipping the prana, how to worship the prana, 3rd chapter. Fourth is 2 states of experience, that is avastha prakriya. The 5th is meditation on Omkara. The 6th is Vedanta, actually there Saguna Ishvara, and last two slokas about Nirguna Parabrahma. I hope whoever is able to take the notes, you are able to take. Now, the Prashna Upanishad, since it belongs to Brahmana portion, it is not in the Padya form, rather it is in the Gadya form. Padya means it is in like a poetry. If you see in Mundaka Upanishad, it is in a poetry form. But now, the Prashna Upanishad, though it's all dialogues, no doubt, but it is in the form of prose form. It is not in a poetry form. It is not in a verses form. If you have got a text, you can follow. Otherwise, just you can listen to it. Om Sukesha cha Bharadvajaha Shaibhyascha Satyakamaha Sauryani cha Gargyaha Kausalyascha Ashvalayanaha Bhargavo Vaidarbhihi Kabandi Katyayanaha Te Haite Brahmapara Brahmanishtaha Param Brahmanveshamanaha Yeshaha Vai Tatsarvam Vakshyati iti Teha Samitpanayoho or Samitpanayaha Bhagavantam Pippaladam Upasannaha. It is just simply, don't worry too much about it. Here only the name of disciples and the name of gurus are told here. That's all. When you hear, oh, so many words and all, you may get confused. So don't bother. Now, so there are 6 chapters in the Prashna Upanishad, and there are 6 disciples. So while writing, you should not write, okay, 6 chapters, 6 disciples, 6 gurus. No, guru is only one and only 6 disciples, because ditto, we will put it. It is easy for writing. So 6 disciples and 6 gurus. No, 6 disciples and only 1 guru. Anyhow. Now, so interestingly, if you see Swami Vivekananda, I think in lectures from Colombo to Almora or in some other lecture, he mentions beautifully one interesting point. In India, every one of us, we link ourselves to the sages. Sages are considered to be, what you say in the present day, if you say pauper they don't have money, they don't have property, they are living in the forest, eating simply roots and fruits or whatever, and they don't have anything. But in like way, it is like they're royal beggars, but all of us, we connect to some rishis. That is the uniqueness of Indian culture, Swami Vivekananda says. The same thing we can see here. Now, Sukesha cha Bharadvajaha. Now, the proper name of the disciple is what here? Sukesha. And he, the Gotra, the lineage is what? Bharadvaja Gotra. Bharadvaja Rishi. Because their lineage, they come from Bharadvaja Rishi. That's why they are called Bharadvaja Gotra. His name is what? Sukesha. And interestingly, on the fun side again, Sukesha is very interesting. Kesha means hair. Sukesha, Samyak Kesha. One who has got very shining hair without using any shampoo or anything. Who has got a curly hairs, who has got a very thick hairs and very shiny hairs, very attractive hairs. Whether he has got or not, at least his name is Sukesha. Sukesha means one who has got attractive hair. Anyhow. Now, the second disciple, Shaibhyascha Satyakamaha. Now, Shaibhya is what? Family name. Means Shibi, the person or the Rishi named Shibi. From that, the whole family came up. That's why it's called Shaibhya. His name is what? Satyakamaha. Again, this word is also a beautiful word. Satyakamaha. One who is desiring the truth. One who is desiring to know the truth. Satyakamaha is what? The proper name. Okay. Otherwise, you'll get a confusion. There are 12 names and there are only 6 disciples, how it is. So one is proper name, other is family name or the lineage name or whatever. Then the third is Sauryani Gargyaha. Now, Gargyaha is what? Proper name. Gargaputra Gargyaha. It is a proper name. And Sauryani is what? Their family name. Sauryani means one who has descended in the Surya Vamsha. So he belongs to Surya Vamsha. That's why Sauryani. For example, Maharana Pratap also can be called a Sauryani because they are also from Solar dynasty. And if you say Ram also can be called Sauryani because they are also descendants of Surya Vamsha. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, Dasharatha, all of them can be called Sauryani because they all belong to Surya Vamsha. Now here, that Suryavamsha belonged person, Gargya. His proper name is Gargya. Gargasya Patyam is the son of Garga. Garga is also Rishi. The fourth disciple, Kausalya Ashvalayana. So Kausalya is name. Proper name is what? Kausalya. Ashvalayana is again family lineage. Or some people say family lineage, some people say Gotra also. Anyhow, the fifth disciple name, Bhargavaha Vaidharbi. So proper name is here is Bhargava. Vaidharbi means, again, it is not the family name, it is not the Gotra, it is the place or the country name. Who are you? I am Indian, we say sometimes, or Irish or Indian or whatever. So here Vaidharbi means he comes from Vidarbha Desha. The country name Vidarbha, like Anga, Kalinga, Vanga, and all we hear. So Vidarbha, the country name was Vidarbha. He comes from there. That's why it's called Vaidharbi. The sixth is Kabandi Katyayana. His proper name here is what? Kabandi. Kabandi is a proper name. Katyayana, Katyasya Apatyam. Is the son, father name is what? Katya. So either he belongs to Katya Vamsha, Katya family, or is the son of Katya. That's why it's called Katyayana. Now Katyayini, Katyayanaya Vidmahe, Kanyakumari Dhimahi, Tanno Durgi Prachodayat, we know. So there Katyayini is because she is the daughter of Katyayana Rishi. That's why mother is called Katyayini. Why? Because she is the daughter of Katyayana Rishi. Because Katyayana Rishi, he did a long penance. And at the end of the penance, mother appeared and asked, what do you want, my dear? I want you as my daughter. So that's how mother has born as a daughter of Katyayana. That's why she is known as Katyayini. Anyhow, these are the six proper names. You should not get confused here. 6 disciples only. Now, the underlying important point here is, if you see most of the Upanishads, we will see in the Mundaka also, Shaunaka and Angirasa. Angirasa is what the Guru and Shaunaka was the disciple. So most of the Upanishads, we see Gurus and disciples. So that means what? Here we can very see. One is in a conversation form or in question and answer form, the Upanishads has been formed. One is that. Second is the importance of the lineage has been told here. Sampradaya has been told here. Now, the latest mobile phone is what costly. We all want latest mobile phones. We want latest laptops. We want latest desktops. The old is what? No, it loses its value. It will be put into trash. But when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to Vedanta, or when it comes to religion, how much ever you are ancient and old, you are more valuable. Oh, who is your guru? So and so we say that, oh, what about his guru? He belongs to which lineage? The more the ancient, that means it is more tested. It has been proved right, then it will have its more value. In general, I used to say. Anyhow. Now, these are the 6 disciples. Okay, 6 disciples. Who are they? Very interestingly here. Katyayanaha, te, those people, haite, Brahmapara, Brahmanishtaha, Brahmaparaha, Brahmanishtaha. So 6 disciples, their nature, their characteristic, the common characteristics has been told about all the 6 disciples by the Upanishad. What is Brahmaparaha? Brahmaparaha means they had studied the Vedas already. It is not like us. So they have got a complete knowledge about the Vedas, Sanskrit, then grammar, then what you say, then astrology, Shadanga, 6 limbs of Vedas are there. All of them, these 6 peoples have got well versed in the Vedas. So Brahma here refers to Veda, Vedapara, that means they have got a good knowledge about the Vedas. And in the commentators, especially Shankaracharya and all, when they say, they also tell that they have got Viveka Vairagya also. Viveka is what? Discrimination. Discrimination between real, eternal and ephemeral, real and unreal. Viveka. Vairagya is what? Dispassion. Dispassion towards the lower things, dispassion about the sense gratification, dispassion about the wrong things, or dispassion about the world. So Brahmapara represents they are well versed in Vedas, they have got a Vedic knowledge, and also one who is well endorsed, well endowed with Viveka and Vairagya. Means they are fit aspirants, qualified aspirants. So Upanishad is also telling, my dear, disclaimer notice, After studying Upanishad, if you don't get Brahma Gnana, don't blame me. Why? Because I'm giving now itself by using this word Brahmaparan Brahmanishta. If you are Brahmaparan Brahmanishta, you will get moksha. Otherwise, you may not get it. So it is a disclaimer notice as given by Upanishad or the Guru also. So otherwise, for us, then what should we do? So if you don't have this Vivek and Vairagya, should we stop studying Vedanta? Then I will be in a problem, because next class, no one will be here except me. Then what should we do? Then we should try to practice. We should try to practice as much as possible. Again, Vairagya means I'm not saying that we should become monk or nun. Basically, dispassion toward, we should leave the attachment toward the world. Sri Ramakrishna says beautifully, if you are in the world, there is no problem, but there should not be worldliness in you. He gives a beautiful example. The boat should be in the water only, but the boat in the water, no problem. If water enters into the boat, then the boat sinks. So similarly, if I'm living in the world, no problem. The worldliness should not live in me or should not be in my mind. Okay. Brahma paraha. Then Brahmanishtaha. There one more characteristic is what? Brahmanishtaha. Brahmanishtaha means, so one who has well established by practice karma yoga and upasana yoga or bhakti yoga. In the present day language, if you want me to say, karma yoga and bhakti yoga, they are well established. Now, here you should not confuse. Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda, they tell either you take any yoga and you can reach God, we say. Now, in the traditional Advaita Vedanta, basically, especially based on the Shankaracharya's commentary, they say karma yoga gives chitta shuddhi, purification of the mind. Then upasana yoga or bhakti yoga gives concentration of the mind or emotional maturity, spiritual maturity. Then gnana yoga alone can give mokta mukti. Which is right or wrong, we are not going to debate. That is what their stand. So from that point of view, we are speaking now. Brahmanishta means one who had an intense desire for liberation. And not only that, they have well established in karma yoga and upasana yoga. And also some commentators or tikakaras, they say one who has got saguna brahmanishta, means one who are very serious and they do their sandhya vandana or upasanas, like whatever the upasanas or yagas, yagnas or pancha yagnas, according to Vedic way of life, whatever has been prescribed, they were well established in that. So that means this Brahmapara and Brahmanishta, these two words are clearly telling that all these 6 disciples were well established in sadhanaya chatushtaya sampattihi. Now, please don't ask me what is this sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. So I'll be in great trouble. Then I will say care of Tattva Bodha lectures. So one who has got sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, he or she is called sadhana chatushtaya sampanna. One who is endowed sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. So just I will tell the names. There are 4 things. One is 4 Ds to remember. 4 Ds. One is discrimination. Nitya nitya astu viveka. Then vairagya, that is dispassion. Then the third is shamadamadi shatka sampatti, discipline. The 4th is mumukshotva, intense desire for liberation. So desire. So one is discrimination, dispassion, discipline, and desire. Just you can remember 4 Ds, which will be easy for you to remember the Sahajatush Sampannata. So they are fit aspirants, fit students to study Vedanta, to experience the Brahman in you. So that means this Brahmapara Brahmanishta, they are telling very clearly, without Karma Yoga, without Bhakti Yoga, Atma Gnana is not possible. These are the preparatory sadhanas for them. Okay. Now, they have got a purification of the mind. They have got interest in liberation, interest in Brahma Gnana. So now what should they do now? What they're interested in? Param Brahma Anveshamanaha. Now they are interested in to know what is the Supreme Self. So they want the supreme knowledge, Brahma Vidya, Vedanta, or Paravidya. So they are always they are already fit aspirants, and they want to know about the Brahman, Nirakara, Nirguna Para Brahman, the ultimate self. That's why they are coming now, not for anything else. Sometimes we go to monks. Oh, Swamiji, can you bless us so that let my son get married, let my daughter get married, let me get a problem, let me get a, promotion. So we approach God, we approach saints with different intentions, different things. But all the six disciples, they are not approaching the Rishi, Pippala, with any other intention except Parabrahma Anveshamanaha. They want to know what is Parabrahma. They want to have the Brahma Vidya. So Mumukshatva is very clear in them. Okay. How did they approach the Guru? Te, teha samitpanihi. Yeshaha vai teha samitpanayaha. They, having faggots, they approach the Guru. Samit. Samit, why? Because because elsewhere I'm taking Mundaka Upanishad. If some of you might have attended my class there, then you'll be knowing that there, because in the olden days, Avahayanti Yagna was performed by Guru and Shishya in the Gurukulas on the regular basis. If you know, if you have studied Taittiriya Upanishad, there in the Shishya Upasana, it tells very clearly, Amayantu brahmacharina swaha, imayantu brahmacharina swaha, shamayantu brahmacharina swaha, damayantu brahmacharina swaha, yashojanesani swaha. All these mantras goes like this. So their guru is giving offerings to the Agni and is telling, Amayantu brahmacharina swaha. Oh brahmacharins, oh sincere, oh students, wherever you are there in the world or in the society, please come to me to learn Vedas. I am ready to teach you. Okay. And what type of students? I don't want simply, like in the present day, especially in many institutions, just to run the institution, they take anyone and everyone. So now he is giving conditions. I want students, but what type of students? Shamayantu brahmacharina swaha. The brahmacharis who are endowed with shama, who are endowed with control of mind, such brahmacharins I want. So everyone want best students. Damayantu brahmacharina swaha. I want brahmacharis who have got control of sense organs. Let them come. So I'm giving this offering. So one who has got control of mind, one who has got control of sense organs, one who has got concentration, one who has got a good conduct, such brahmacharins may come. So I am offering. So avayanti is what? Avayanti means avana. It is welcoming. So in the olden days, the Guru and Shishya, they used to perform sacrifices, yagnas in the Gurukulas, in the residential schools in those days. That's why the Samit was taken from the Shishya so that it will be helpful for Guru to perform yagnas. So basically, it is a type of an offering. So Samit is not only faggots, but any offering which is usable for Guru that can be taken. For example, flowers, some maybe fruits, or any other things which will be useful for Guru or Gurukula can be also taken. Samit is only a symbolic thing. Now, on this Samit Pani, why they used to do that yagna? Because so that one should have a fitness, physical fitness and mental fitness. That's why they used to do, and they want purification of the mind, concentration, and supreme knowledge. Physical fitness, mental fitness, concentration, and the knowledge. That is knowledge of Brahman. That's why they used to do this Avahayanti Yagna. Anyhow, Samitpanaya, Teha Samitpanaya, Bhagavantam Pippiladam Upasannaha. Upasannaha. They approached. So how did they approach? Hi Swami, hi Guru, how are you? No, they didn't approach in that way. Upasannaha, they approached whom? Bhagavantam Pippilata. So they are using the word Bhagavan Pippila. Hi Swami, no. Hey Bhagavan, hey Lord Pippila. He's a Guru, no doubt, but Guru has been addressed as Bhagavan, as a Lord. Means that is with reverence, with respect. If you remember, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So that means Upasannaha, they approached humbly by taking the Samit Panihi. Means it is not a casual approach, it is a serious approach with reverence, with respect, with the right intention, with seriousness. Yesha vai tat sarvam vakshati iti. They were all certain that everything what they wanted. Whatever they wanted, everything was very clear. They had a very definite thing. definite mind, definitely in the mind, what they want from the Pipila with a definite mindset or with a definite questions or whatever, they approach the Guru Pipila. Upasannaha. Tatsarvyam vakshyati iti. And vakshyati means whatever they wanted to know, they approached. And interestingly, now in the Chandogya Upanishad, there is called Vaishvanara Vidya. The Shishya approaches Guru to know the Vaishvanara Vidya. And there, Guru tells, my dear, sorry, whatever the Vidya, whatever the question you were asking to relate to that Vaishvanara Vidya, I don't know. And the Guru was sincere and serious enough to tell that I don't know. Then they wanted to go to the other Guru. Interestingly, there, the Guru also joins with these people. Oh, I am a Guru. Okay, I don't want to know. He didn't want to maintain his decorum or whatever, nothing. Okay, I didn't know this. And now you are coming and asking, okay, fine. Now, if you are certain about the person, whoever is known, let me also come with you. Let me also go and study. Now, if you see in the Upanishads, you can see the open-mindedness, readiness to learn. They were not bothered about their social status, economical status, or whatnot. They were so open, so interested into learning the new things. Anyhow, now Samit Pani, I said, Samit means, I told the faggots, generally it is told, but Samit is also tells maturity of the mind actually. Samit is the internal meaning or the deep meaning is what? Maturity of the mind. One who knows what does he want, one who is clear what does he doesn't want, why he wants, why he doesn't want, and who has got clarity about his thinking, what he wants and what he doesn't want, is who has got a maturity and is going to that. And one more meaning is given, this Samit, the internal deep meaning is what? One who has got the service mindedness. When he approaches a Guru, whatever Guru tells, he is ready to do. He is ready to do service of Guru and he is ready to do whatever the Guru tells. Okay. So now the first mantra, if you know, the 6 names of the disciples and one Guru, no 6 Gurus, only one Guru, 6 Shishyas are there. And the quality of the Guru, Shishyas has been told, and how the Shishya approached the Guru, how the disciple approached the teacher has been explained. Okay. Now, second mantra, Tan hasa Rushiruvacha Bhuya eva tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya samvatsaram samvatsyata yathakamam prashnan puchyata yadi vignasayamaha sarvam havo vakshayama iti. In this present day world, ready to eat is available, so we want everything instant. Oh Swami, because, and also unfortunately, there are many gurus even today. Oh, if you attend 10 days, 10 weeks, or 10 days, and not 10 weeks is too much, 10 days, you will get instant liberation. No, that is never possible. Simply, you will lose your money, definitely, but not possible. We want everything instantly. Swami, when can I get Brahma Vidya? You have come today and you want Brahma Vidya, Brahma Gnana, so fast. You want everything instantly, isn't it? Because we are so restlessness. And I observed in few, maybe 2 or 3 years before in one of the house. In 80 stories, I'm telling you. In 80 stories, we were not having any remote. In one town, maybe there would have been 2 or 3 or 4 TVs. That itself would have been a great thing. Oh, in their house, there's a television. And there are 2, 3 or 7 channels and you have to sit and see, that's all. There was no remote and all. Otherwise, if you have to change and then you have to go near TV and you have to change the channels, then people used to sit and see, even there are advertisements and all. Now getting remotes in the hands, we keep on changing. We will keep on changing. Such a, restlessness we see in the people's. And now with the mobile, it has been gone still bad. Now, why I'm giving interpretation, all these things, now you go to second sloka, you will understand. Now, the Shishyas came, they were all fit aspirants with all readiness and with a correct, right understanding, right questions they have approached. But Guru told, okay, my dear, you want to know? Okay, stay for 1 year. Stay for 1 year. Follow all the disciplines. Follow all the routine and disciplines of the Gurukula. And after 1 year, you can come and ask me. If I know, I will go and tell. 1 year, just follow the disciplines. At least here, Pipila is a very good teacher, actually told only one. If you see in the other Upanishad, where Indra and Virochana, when they went, there he told 12 years. For one question, 12 years you have to wait. 12 years of tapas, one question. Second question, no, you have to wait. You have to do tapas for 12 more years. Then you be clear, you be careful about this asking questions. But at least Pipala is a good teacher, I think, or a fair enough teacher. And he said, 1 year stay here, follow the disciplines of Gurukula, and then you come. If I know, I will tell. Otherwise, no. Now it is up to now gurus, shishyas to decide whether to be here or whether to go for a right teacher or a better teacher or whatever. Now, so that means the sincerity, how much we should be dedicated and how much we should be committed, how much we should be sincere to have the Brahma Vidya, to have the moksha or mukti, it is very clear. Anyway, on the lighter side, I will be telling that sometimes I will start, and I think Holy Mother tells, when a monk writes a letter to the Holy Mother, I'm doing so many japa, so many thousands of japa, maybe 5,000 or 10,000 japa every day, and for a few years, and I am not getting Sri Ramakrishna. Means I didn't see Sri Ramakrishna. Why is it so? Holy Mother gets angry and she writes, do you think that Sri Ramakrishna is a commodity which is available in the supermarket, or not in the supermarket, in the market? So because for so many years you worked and you get a degree and you get a job or you get a thing, so is it that God to get it like that? No. Then what to do? Keep doing it. There is no other way out. When he wills, when he wishes, he will come and appear to you. So then, till then, shut your mouth and keep doing japa, keep doing spiritual practice. So one has to be patient, one has to be consistent, sincere, and perseverance. Anyhow, Tan to them means to those 6 disciples, whoever approached to know the truth, Saha means who? The Pipilada, Uvacha said, Bhuya eva tapasa. Bhuya eva. Bhuya eva means again. Why again? Because you are already established in the Shamadama and all, isn't it? Bhuya eva, that means you are already well disciplined, you got a control over the mind, control over sense organs, all that fine. But still, you have to continue your tapas. You have to do the tapas. Bhuya eva, again you have to continue. Bhuya eva, over again continue. Samvatsyata, for 1 year. How long? Not 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or for 1 year. Bhuya eva samvatsyata. Then samvatsaram. Samvatsaram for 1 year, complete 1 year. Samvatsyata, you have to do the tapas in the wholeheartedly manner, in a complete manner, in a befitting manner. Okay, Guru has told 1 year, morning and evening, sometime I do something, and rest of the time I will be busy with mobile. Of course, in those days there were no mobiles, but we can do whatever I wish. No, not like that. In a completely, wholeheartedly, I mean to say. Then tapasya, not simply loitering or spending time or talking nonsense and all. No, tapasya. You have to spend 1 year with tapas. Tapas means what? Tapyati tapa, which burns, which purifies is what tapas means. Controlling the mind, controlling the sense organs. And basically Vedic view of life, whatever scriptures have prescribed, you have to keep doing it. Then brahmacharyena, following the chastity, following the celibacy. So brahmacharya, tapasa means observing austerity or simple life, or controlling the mind and sense organs. Shama and Dama indicates tapas. Brahmacharyena means chastity, celibacy, or different type of disciplines. Then Shraddhaya, it is not just for namesake, not for casually, not just a neglecting way. Shraddhaya, with full attention, with full concentration, with full commitment, with full faith, or with right attitude. So tapasa, brahmacharyena, shraddhaya. Again, these three things has been told by the Guru. Now you imagine how Brahma Vidya difficult to ask there. Now we are getting instantly everything. Anyhow. Then samvatsaram samvatya yatha kamam prashnan pruchhata. Okay, afterwards I have no conditions. As you are free to ask whatever you wish to ask. Whatever you want to ask, you are free to ask. I am giving you freedom. But till then, 1 year, you have to do tapas. Yadi vignasayamaha sarvam hivo vakshayama. So whatever I will be giving complete freedom for you to ask. Whatever you are interested to know, you are desiring to know, you can ask. If I know it, I will tell you. Otherwise, no. So that means Guru is not simply telling that I know everything, I am omniscient, I am Sarvagna. He's not telling. Bhagavan Pipilada. He's been considered as Bhagavan. All the 6 disciples have come. That means we can show that he's not an ordinary teacher. And all these 6 disciples are well versed in Vedas. But still, see the humbleness you can see, Pipilada. If I know, I will tell you. The humbleness. The Gnani's real nature will be like this. That's what we can see in all the great people. Now, whether people are the tells or not, that we'll be seeing in the third mantra onwards. Third mantra onwards, really Upanishad says, and quite a few, technical terms we can be seen that. I'm not, don't get, what is a disheartened or don't get frightened, but just I will be telling. That's where I'm going slowly, step by step. Then third, fourth mantra onwards, then really you will start getting technical things about the creation. It starts about creation. Actually, here 1 year they had to wait. Now you have to wait 1 week actually. In the next week, we'll be starting discussion about all these things and the nature of creation, because the Kabanda starts about the nature of creation and Pipilada starts explaining all that. So you have to wait for 1 week, but Pipilada had to, the 6 disciples had to wait for 1 year. ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः विषेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Yeah. Any questions?
Not a question, Swamiji. Just in Lokesharanandaji's book only, this Sauryayani Gargya cha, এটাতে গর্গগোত্রীয় সৌর্যপুত্র ইভেন পরে ব্যাখ্যাতেও মানে ওনার নাম হিসেবে ওটা সৌর্যায়নী লিখেছেন, মানে না গার্গিয়া এইটা
Yes,
মানে
Gargasya Apatyam it comes actually. But then some name has to be taken as a proper name, isn't it? From that sense, I told. Yes, Gargya is either it is a Garga son or Garga's, Garga lineage actually. Yes.
Ram Swamiji, I have one question here. Here the disciples are being made to wait 1 year, and they have to for 1 year they have to perform all this tapas, and as the Pipilada has said, and you said that in the case of Indra and Virochana that wait for 12 years. Now, is there a direct correlation between how deep and difficult a question is and how much the disciples have to wait? Is there something like that in the Upanishads?
No, not necessarily. It all depends on the Guru.
Okay.
So the same question might come with me, or if I or you go and ask Pipilada, he may ask us to do for 18 years.
No, okay.
Now, it is not with only question. Probably it depends on two things. One is the nature of the Guru. And more than that, I think when the Guru sees the disciple, he understands how much they're ready.
Okay.
See, now everything is like a free market now. So even the scriptures are easily available for us. It is a good thing, no doubt. But in the olden days, these things were not easily available freely for them. So they were provided only for the fit aspirants, right aspirants, proper aspirants. So when the Guru sees the Shishya, he understands how much is ready.
Okay.
So based on that, they used to tell. For an example, interestingly, if you say Daumya and Upamanyu, I think, there, Upamanyu goes further to learn Vedas, only, I think, or to have a Brahmagnana. Interestingly, Daumya, the Guru never even teaches. Guru never cares about all these things. He only tells, okay, there are, cows. He has come to learn Vedas or Vedanta. Now the Guru tells, okay, every day you take all the cows of our Goshala, Gurukula, you take every day and you bring them back. Now you say, I came to learn Vedanta or Vedas and you are asking me to take care of the cows. What is this? But again, that was not questioned there. Whatever Guru tells, Shishya has to listen. Okay, that's fine. Then he used to do every day. Then his food has to be arranged. Then after a few days, Guru observed, Shishya is well built. I mean, there is no change that because when you go fast, when there is no food, you will go weak. But his Guru, Shishya is very well. Then I mean, there is no sense of any weakness or a sign of weakness. Then Guru asked, "Oh my dear, I know that I didn't arrange anything for your food. What are you doing? How are you managing your food?" He says that, "Oh Guru, because I'm taking care of cows." I mean, first he said, "I am going to nearby villages and I will ask Bhiksha because Brahmachari and Sannyasi, both of can go for Bhikshatana. So I'm going to Bhiksha and whatever I get, I'm taking my food." Then Guru wanted to make an exam. He said, "Okay, my dear, tomorrow onwards, whatever you get from Bhiksha, you should come and give me. You should hand over to me the whole Bhiksha." I mean, he said, "You should hand over to me that food." Then, okay. He came and he gave, and Guru didn't give anything back. He kept everything. "Thank you." He said, "Thanks." Poor disciple had to go back. Then it continued after a few days, then asked, "My dear, I'm taking all your food, but still you are okay. What are you managing?" "Oh, my dear Guru, he's intelligent fellow." He said, "I'm going second time. I'm giving my food and I'm going second time and getting some food from begging and I'm eating." Then the Guru said, "No, you were not supposed to do that." Why? Because if you go second time, because some of your friends are their disciples, they may not get it. Because already they have given, some of them have given 2 times for you. So your friends will not get it. So you should not go it. He said, "Okay." And he kept going. After a few days, but still is healthy, hale and hearty. Then he asked, "What are you doing now?" He said, "Oh, my dear, I'm Guru. I'm taking care of cows. So while coming, just I will milk and I will take, milk, hot milk, fresh milk there itself in the forest." Then Guru said, "No, you can't do that." Because the Guru, it belongs to Gurukula and you have not been allowed to do that. Okay, you don't do that. You see how much Guru is testing and the disciple is passing every exam. He said, "Okay." Then after a few days, but still there is no, Shishya is hale and hearty, healthy. He said, "What are you doing?" Interestingly, he said, "Because I'm not supposed to beg and I'm not supposed to take the milk, then what to do? When the calf, when it is taking the milk, when it is taking the milk from the mother, here and there, little milk will spill over. I'll be waiting for that. I will somehow try to catch that spillovered milk and I'm trying to consume and somehow I'm managing." He said, "No, that you cannot do that. That belongs to calf only. It is not yours." Then he keeps quiet. After a few days, then all the doors has been closed now. Then he had a terrible, hungry. And one day, unfortunately, when he went to forest, he ate a particular leaf because of the, hunger. And because of that, eating that particular leaves, and which was some milk was there in the leaf. Because of that, he loses eyes. He lost eyesight. And in that last eyesight, he was coming along with the cows. Unfortunately, he falls into a big ditch or in the well, waterless well, basically. All the cows comes to the Gurukula, but not the fellow. Then the Shishyas, when they go and they complain to the Guru that the Shishya, the particular person has not come. Then Guru, then he goes along with the disciples and in search of them. Then they see, interestingly, that Upamanyu had fallen in the well. Then Domya asks Upamanyu, what is the case? Why this happened? Then he says, "My dear," and he was again not any disrespectful or any angry or anything. "Oh, my dear Guru, because I was so hungry, I couldn't control my hunger. So I ate some leaves and because of I lost my eyesight." Then Guru gives a mantra and he says, "Our royal doctors or the celestial doctors are what? Ashwini Devatas. So he says, I'm giving you a mantra. So you chant this, Ashwini Devatas will come and they will take care of you." And okay, they left. And then the Shishya chanted mantra. And because such a pure mind, Ashwini Devatas came. And Ashwini Devatas gave some sweet and said, "You consume this, then you will regain your, lost eyesight." There also, Upamanyu says, "Oh, my dear, I cannot take this." Why? Because my Guru has to give permission. Otherwise, I'm not supposed to eat now. He waits. Ashwinata says, "No, your Guru only has given this mantra and he has asked to, that's why, no, you are allowed to eat." But Upamanyu says, "No, till my Guru says I will not." Then Ashwin Devdas goes to Dhaumya and says, okay, you go and go and give the permission to your disciple, otherwise he's not going to eat the sweet. Then Dhaumya comes back and he says, oh my dear, you eat now. And he consumes and he gets back his eyesight. And by that time he says, now you have got Brahmagnana. So no class, he need not to attend any class, he need not to attend any study or nothing, but the Upamanyu got the Brahmagnana or Vedanta Gnana, or he became a fit person to achieve the Brahmagnana or Veda Gnana. So these are things are very different actually. The Guru though there are a set of syllabus you can say, or the methodology was completely different. It was very individualistic in those days probably. Yeah.
Is it also part of any particular Upanishad, this Upamanyu Dharma story?
Yeah, interesting. Yes, I have studied. I mean, I've read the stories maybe when I was very young, but I don't know. I think I will try to find and I will tell you next class. Is there part of any Upanishad? I'm not sure.
Maharaj, one question, a very stupid question. I joined a bit late. So these 6 disciples, to whom they are asking, who is the Guru here? To whom they are asking? To
Pipalada.
Pipalada, okay.
Okay. Okay, no more questions, I believe.
Swamiji, Shaunaka and Angirasa, where do they feature here?
Shaunaka and Angirasa. No.
Yes.
Shaunaka and Angirasa belongs to Mundaka Upanishad, isn't it?
Yes. I thought.
So there Angirasa is Guru and Shaunaka is what? Disciple.
Yes. I thought they are narrating. Perhaps I got this feeling that perhaps Angirasa is narrating to Shaunaka regarding the conversation between Pipilada and. So I thought it was like that.
No.
Yeah.
Angirasa was a guru there. Mundaka Upanishad was taught by Angirasa, questioned by Shaunaka. Kasminnu Bhagavo Vignatam Sarva Vignatam Bhavati iti. Adihi Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, there also he addresses the guru. Angirasa as a Shaunaka, Brahman, Bhagavan. So please tell me, by knowing which, it is often quoted, by knowing which everything is known. So the question was asked by Shaunaka, and the whole Mundaka Upanishad comes as an answer for that one question. Yeah.
Thank you so much.